Hey, y'all can hear me? Eh, 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 eh. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me? Let me go and drop the link. Drop the link. They done tried it. They came on through with it. All right. Part two. They ain't gonna catch us no more, baby. We know how to work this. Honey, I got my chair. I got some cherries. I'm ready to go. Yes, honey, I'm back. Um, it's pretty good. It's decent from what I can see out the window. And JoJo somewhere lost in the sauce. Yeah, they tried it. Tried to come on through that foolishness. You would get red. Hey, Miss Hot Pink. Well, let me see. I still wanted to do that exercise, but I guess I can't do it today. It's 8:22. Girl. Yeah, y'all had some people to block, girl. I ain't playing with them. Get out. I don't want to read no more stupid comments. On the South Coast, and it's boiling hot. Okay. Queen Christy. See, I'm not sure, you know, why JoJo the Ryan hasn't seen those videos, but that woman was totally off the hinges with me. Y'all barbecuing today? Yeah, I thought about that too. Yes, it is. It is some fatal attraction stuff going on. Fatal attract. Yep. Because other people that rock with her have. Like, I'm pretty sure they was like, "What are you doing? Like, is it that serious?" Let's see. Y'all don't need no life advice from me or all that stuff like that. Hell, y'all life already together. Y'all can read, right? Yeah, it was a 10, really. Y'all can y'all can read and write and we come up with all kinds of ideas and we discuss all kind of stuff and we interact with each other, the chat interacts and stuff like that. They come. I mean, it's just when you enter at your own risk, and you need security. That's $25. Yeah, I have the energy. Yes, exactly. You never know, honey, what's coming through, but it's always a good time. And everybody have to be mindful of, that we want people to try to talk uninterrupted. You know what I'm saying? And we can't hear if we're talking across each other. We just can't. It doesn't work. You know, you got to learn to share a conversation. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean share, like share with each other, not talk across each other, interrupt, butt in. People ain't talking to you, jumping, all of that. And then you can't act, people back entitled and all that crazy shit, whatever. That ain't how it works. It ain't that serious. You eating Thai? Did you cook it uniquely made? Did you make it yourself? Shoot, there ain't nowhere in the world we could do no R. Kelly exercise now. Uh. That ain't gonna work out. Right? No, because that girl couldn't remember Celsius. Like what the hell? But I'm not making this stuff. See, I don't have to remix what nobody says and make up stuff and tell lies and whatever. I'm taking it right from what you say. So it would be crazy if Will Eater came by. And wouldn't it be crazy if Will Eater, Deboski, and DJ talked it out or whatever? That would be crazy. That would be off the chain. Bird, no, that's not something I'm open to. Like, the only thing that I would be open to is um I would agree not to, even though it's commentary. I'll agree not to comment on her commentation, not comment on mine, and I could do that. But no, I don't know. I don't need to talk to her. No, I don't ever want to talk to her. No, she bashed it, Jennifer. She bashed it. She said that I set it up. And see, that's one of the people that don't blame nothing on the man, but the woman. She said I set it up, and God knows I didn't set nothing up. That wasn't even finna go that way. So I'm not interested. That is not something. Listen, I tried. I thought that I would talk to the people online that I would talk to would be the same people that I would talk to offline. That's what I thought. That's the type of people I want to talk to. I would never talk nothing like that. Yeah. I can agree to not drag your ass and agree, agree not to drag me. Yeah, yeah, honey, I could do that. But and I don't want no and I don't want JoJo the Ryan to be, you know, in the middle of it or what have you. So I'll try to remember not to say much, but if you try to, you know, big her up and this, that, and the third, whatever, I'm gonna rap for that juggler. Yeah, 5150. You know what, Charlotte? It would be so many 5150 awards. Girl, it'd be too many. Y'all make sure y'all drop y'all channels and website and Instagrams and all that type of stuff. Make sure y'all drop that. Let me see. Do I want to do a calling number right now? Oh, see, I didn't even know nothing about being in no car. Yeah, I'm always stay neutral. But you know what? I just don't understand why it's so many people that think that they could comfort people and drag people and this that, and the third, but nobody's supposed to comfort them and drag their ass. How does that work? That ain't how that works. If you don't want nobody talking about you, then don't talk about nobody else. Right. Just for a total, I don't remember her being in no car or anything like that, but I knew, you know what I'm saying? I mean, she was talking about Dana all day, every day, when I was like, God darn. So started really paying attention. I started really paying, that one night that, that I was over there in the chat, whatever, just to participate. And then Randa came on the panel, and I was waiting backstage. So mm, you race JoJo. JoJo probably took his behind too big somewhere. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what happened to JoJo Ryan. He's not ready. Well, said people as that is because they have their crew to defend them while they stir shit. Right. It's crazy. It don't work like that with me, honey. Anybody can get it. Now I don't understand why people don't understand that. I don't know if a lot of these people think they're entitled, and it's just a lot of crazy. I'm not. No, you're entitled to get cussed out. That's what you're gonna get entitled to be. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going, but I know I ain't crazy. I listened to that video, and somebody sent it to me. And woo, she was going in. I mean, real mad. Mm-mm. That's another one. Mm-mm. No Wayne, honey. No Wayne. Tell him to keep on moving. I'm not entertaining that. I'm gonna say I'm not entertaining no craziness. I am my patience and my time. It is done. I'm done. I tried. I tried. Which video, Ty? That's when she was in the restaurant. Oh, I don't know. Oh, okay. It's wait a minute. Tell me, is that the one where she was driving? Was she driving? Cause she was in the car or something, wasn't she? The one they sent, the one that she did tonight. I mean, last night, hollering and screaming. Jesus, losing them. I'm like, oh, like what did I say? And she couldn't even hold it together because I said on Brooks Live, I say, now you watch. All y'all said all this, I will be the one that gets it the worst. And baby, just like I said, I'm like, oh, right. I don't ask nobody to. I mean, that's crazy. You don't own people. You can't tell people what to do, where to go. This, like, who does that? What the fuck? I don't even know these people. Your beef ain't my beef. My beef ain't your beef. I'm not gonna ask you to. No, that ain't got to do with me. Yes, child. I mean, when she said bitch so hard, I'm like, I'm surprised her teeth didn't fly out. Well, bitch, bitch, bitch. I'm like, woo, woo, like, woo, child. Like, girl, I don't know why. You found it, Ty. I mean, I don't know what's the deal with it, but now him and her need to talk it out because they supposed to be, thick as thieves. They need to talk whatever out. I definitely encourage that because I'm fair and I got common sense, good sense. Yeah, you're right, Jennifer. I bust down, Tatiana bust down. Honor, yeah, that's gonna be crazy. I just ain't never seen nobody get that mad up. Somebody said read. Maybe you should read, baby. Oh, wonder, is anybody else coming on through to cuss us out? Hey, I'm proud of us, right? Because we be getting stuff done and making sense of stuff. We be getting stuff done, honey. I wish somebody could see the backstage, baby. Soon as somebody come up here and feel like they wanna. Oh, and that was another thing. I guess I could tell you. I wanted to do something where y'all somebody come up and host. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come up and host. Right, y'all come up and host and talk about, or talk about put some subjects and stuff in there, the topics that y'all want to talk about, and we could talk about that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, that way I just have to hit the button. Let me see, who is this? Oh, the perfect man. Hold on. Oh yeah, I just gotta check some perfect man. Uh, he good people, honey. You a host you need? Okay. Right. Yeah, I'll do that. Hmm. He shouldn't be sleeping because um he clicked on him late, but nah, but he was out. He had been out, so it wasn't like he was asleep. Yes, fine. Perfect man. Oh well, okay. When we first dated, right, I was still married and I was working in Medicare and we dated, right? And so let me tell you. So one day he no, the night before, okay, this one night, right? This is how we broke up. One night we had gotten an argument over the phone and we had broken up, right? So when I tell you, honey, I was just I was so sluggish. I didn't want to go to work. I just didn't want to do nothing that day. I had never felt that way about nobody, right? I still haven't. And so when I went to work that the next day, we had the same lunch period, and I was sitting out on the back patio, and he came and he had a pizza, and he said, I don't want to break up. And girl, when I tell you, I started smiling, honey, I started smiling. See, I got to upload all those other calls and stuff. Do you know I have a year's worth of calls and stories and stuff? I still haven't uploaded and stuff, but and so I was smiling when he had with that pizza. So I went back to my department. He went back to his. So when we was getting off, I was coming through the break room, the big break room, and I there in Medicare, in that part of Medicare, it was like 20 men and maybe 200 women. So out of that 20 men, it was only probably like 10 of them worth anything to date. And I had already dated one, and I stopped dating him when I started dating the perfect man. So anyway, so we was coming through. I was coming through like me and my little crew, honey. Um, there was three other girls that I was good friends with. So we was coming through, and I looked, and I know his leg, and it was like around a wall, and I saw this girl named Margarita. That bitch, she was standing there talking to him. Right, she was standing up there. And so when I looked, I don't know how the Lord timed it like that, but when I looked and I saw his leg, I saw her hand him a number. I mean, it was a piece of paper, right? So I'm assuming that it's a number. Child, I looked to the right and I walked on out the door. So I sent my friend Yvette. Now, y'all will hear her name come out because Yvette has been around at least 90% of the stuff that has gone down in my life. So I said, Yvette, go back in there and see if that's the perfect man. So she went in there and she came back out. She said, yeah, that's him. Oh my gosh, I was devastated. This is over a number. When I got home, I mean, I flew. It didn't take. So I had to pick up my daughter and I went home. I was flying home. I just couldn't take it no more because we had a routine. By 5:15, if he's not coming over or whatever, he'll usually call, right? And we'll talk and and what have you. So by 5:15, on the dot, on the spot. When I tell you he's so perfect, perfect. He called, and when I tell you, and I was trying to be calm, and let me tell y'all, listen, I don't never ever get like so emotionally involved in these relationships and be breaking down crying. I don't have a friend that can tell you I've ever called her house and talking about, oh, crying about the man, this, that, and third. That's just not something I do. So I went and he called. When I tell you, I clowned and act like a fool on that man. But wait a minute, no. I take it back. When I got home, hold on. When I got home, I was pacing up and down in my apartment. I was pacing so bad, whatever. So I had to go to the bathroom. I was looking in the mirror. I was like, "Girl, get it together, get it together, get it together." Because I know I was gonna do my usual, right? I was just gonna get somebody else. I was gonna replace his ass, right? Yeah. So he called at 5:15. I picked up that phone. I was livid over a phone number, child. Yes, he had me gone, child. I was gone. He had me crazy. So I got so I was acting crazy, whatever. So of course I went and got my little black book or whatever, and I called and I had this ex come over named Carl, right? So Carl came over. Carl and I was sitting up looking at TV, and the perfect man, he kept calling, and he kept calling. I would not answer the phone. I would not answer the damn phone. He kept calling. He kept calling. So that next morning, now everybody know when I'm off on Saturday and Sunday, do not call me by 12. To call me before 12, because you're gonna get cursed out. So my friend Tanya, she smoked cigarettes. She called me at 9. And you can hear her smoking. And I answered the phone. She was like, "Bitch, what did you say to that boy?" I was like, "What you talking about?" She said, "Because Margarita was the girl that gave him the number. Said Margarita told me to call you to tell you that she was sorry, that she didn't know that you and the perfect man was together and not to beat her up." I was like, "Oh my gosh." I'm like, do these people think that I jump on people in Medicare? Because that's not what I do, And honey, so that's how we broke up. And so right now, when I do upload that call, um, he always say that you know he should have stayed here because he ended up leaving, going back home. And I said I always should have picked up that phone. So now Um, he's married. Yeah, and he hasn't had any more kids. He had the same one kid. When I tell you we have everything in common, damn near everything, and it's crazy. If we would have gotten married, do you know we would have had the same initials? We got the same initials for the first and the middle. The last name would have been the same. Lakers is our favorite team. When we left, when we broke up and get you're not broke up, but when we started talking about found each other, Lakers was we had the same team like the Lakers. Um, the same music groups. Well, the only thing different is that I'm a Prince person. He's a Michael Jackson. That's the only thing that's different. Um, this one movie that only Sidbo has seen, right? This movie called Penitentiary 2. He's seen that movie like nobody has seen that movie, right? I mean, we have so much everything, damn it, in common. And child, oh, child. Yeah. Oh, damn, Margarita, old heifer. But yeah, he is the perfect man. But I got a call with him on it. And it's labeled as A. Because that's his initial of his first name. Because we got the same initial. He was so good. What did you do to this angry little gopher? Yeah. Who you talking to me, Ty? And who's so mad at me? Wait a minute, JoJo the Ryan said, China JoJo the Ryan said he coming out with something. What JoJo the Ryan say? Oh, girl, I don't know. No, I don't know if you was in the on Brooks Live a couple nights before, like after when Pat was sitting up there. Okay, the night when Pat was sitting up there talking about like trying to say that Dana and Larry didn't help his the people that came from up under them get monetized or whatever, and she was saying some other stuff. So Brooke went live to address that. And that was the same time, and Larry was in her chat, Pap's chat, right? And and so um they were talking or whatever, and she wanted to ask all the most stupid ass questions. I say, well, Larry, I said, tell her that you'll talk to her, have a conversation right now about R. Kelly right now. And then she's trying to be like she don't have no Mars to drop the link. She's tired, this, that, and the third. So around the same time, Brooke went live to address the fact that that Dana and Larry didn't have helped them to get monetized. So I went over there. So Larry went over there first, and I went over there. So we was on the panel talking about her. Hey, Miss April, talking about her. And I mean, I said the least. I was talking about that. If y'all see that person gibberish was in her chat and told her like she'll benefit by reading or whatever, and that she was lost because you know how the lady won't, the lady start rambling and talking about all kinds of crazy stuff. And girl, she was acting like she had to spaz out and acting crazy and talking to herself or whatever. Then and so when we was talking, we was talking just different things, right? Nothing major. That's all I was saying. Child, last night, that girl made a video. I went live. Child, she was talking about everybody, but baby, she was really talking about me. Called me every name. She called me so many bitches. I was like, well, damn, I ain't done nothing that much. And I told Brooke, I said, Brooke, I said, all us up and talking, and y'all talk, and I'm saying the least. I said, but she gonna drag me. She gonna be mad at me. And child, really, we didn't even talk. Really, we just said a couple things. Hey, Adriana, yeah, and child, I was like, ooh, I'm like, what is it? I'm like, girl, calm down. I don't know. Ugh, excuse me. I don't know what to do with them situations. Well, I was thinking that too. I'm like, well, is it JoJo the Ryan? Because that's the only other variable. There's nothing else. Like, there's nothing else. But I don't know. She's definitely is something is wrong. Y'all make sure y'all drop y'all links and whatever products, whatever y'all have. She, know. Mm-hmm. Y'all barbecuing? Honey. Mm-mm. I don't know what to say. Right. She talks about everybody. Mm-hmm. I talked to Lee. I don't know. I don't know if Brooke put that one on members. Ooh. I don't know. Where are you? Oh, no barbecue for you? You know, they're gonna have to um mm, sure. Mm. Hey, unapologetically me. Denver, you working today? Y'all know I have taste for. I got taste for some church's chicken dark meat, a 2 piece, a little biscuit, and no no, and mashed potatoes. Mm. Who was that asking me? Was I open to talking to? Mm-hmm. No. Yeah, honey. Baby, let me see if this thing. I did not offer about 5 minutes. Oh, he's working today. Girl, y'all got it. Going zones. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait, Cardi. Where you been, Cardi? Cardi, yeah. I know, right? Y'all give the best advice and the most care and concern. I don't know. Like, we don't. Oh, I will, Adriana. Like, we don't be bothering nobody. They be bothering with us. We do what we supposed to do and we get done what we supposed to get done. Right? So, let me play a couple of these things. Trying to add, let me see where I can add the new little number, child. Got a little number where the people call land, girl. I upgraded. Hold on. Let me get this. Let me see if I can put this number up. I wish I could play some goddamn music or something, but I don't know how they be doing it. Honestly, I don't know how Atmos be doing it. Okay. All right. See that? They go to call in. Hey, hey. Yes. Oh yeah. Please hit the like button, people. Please hit the like button. Hell. Well, girl, yeah, we wait for some people to come on and cuss us out, baby. That's what they like to do, curse us out. Because we have it together, baby, with the think tank and the blue people. Now you know what? I'm into reality shows, yeah, although I haven't been keeping up, whatever. But and I know this is late or what have you. But when I sat up there and read that Portia was engaged to that girl's damn husband or ex-husband that was on the show, child. What her name, Fallon or whatever. And she engaged that man Simon. She don't give a damn who she laid down with. Oh, how I got roped into it. Yeah, Portia be chasing that back. Well, I came on right, and I was watching Phases. I was watching Dr. Rice, and I was listening to Levi holler and scream in the kitchen, turned sideways. And so, they were talking about little, different things, whatever. And, Dr. Rice was talking about things. And I was like, okay, that's not right, when it comes to the law, whatever. So I, just write damn near papers or whatever, because ain't nothing in law that you can explain with one or two, a couple sentences. No, you got to break it down. So I was breaking it down, whatever. So I had corrected him on about one law. Child, Dr. Rice called me narrow thinking and said something else. So I read his ass and he blocked me. And so I kept on watching, phases and all of them, right? And then I didn't even say anything. I was just right. So then I was watching Block and all of that. And then so Dr. Rogers got a channel, and I was watching Sky Zone and stuff. And then somebody had busted me out. It said that I was a former prosecutor, and I was like, oh shit. And I was an attorney, and I had never said nothing, none of that. And I honestly thought that if I used a fake name, a fake picture, whatever, that I was breaking YouTube, terms of service. So I went ahead and used, my name and, my picture, what have you. I wish I would have known then. So, um, so, I would always used to just break it down and stuff like that. And then one day I was listening to Phases, and Larry was on there. And he was talking about the discovery and whatever. And then after he got off whatever, they was like, Larry has the discovery. What? Larry has the discovery? He ain't got no damn I was like, hell no. And so when I went over there, I so happened to run across, Team Truth. When I went over there, he was reading the indictment, and it had like the catalog of the discovery. And they kept saying it was a fake document, this and third, the people on Team Cal. And then I said, well, let me reach out to Dr. Rogers to let her know, like, no, that's a real document. This is the document that we put in ECF when I was there. All right, this is a real document. He don't have the discovery. He have a catalog of the discovery, and so that way I found Team Truth. But prior to that, I don't know where I had ran into Nia, right? And I think I was cursing out Kaya, my neck and my back. And so she had, met me or whatever, and she had me, follow her over to T. Stevens, right? And so that way he was talking or whatever, and I didn't like what he was saying, whatever. So I cursed his ass out. So we went back and forth for a minute. And then I'm sorry, then that's when I ran across Larry on Phases. And then when I actually dropped down and said something in the Team Truth chat, I noticed Nia was there. I was like, girl, are you the same? Well, because, honey, we was plotting up on goddamn T. Stevens. Oh, we was trying to get his ass. And so, when I met her over there, and then, I was like, oh, okay. And, honey, I didn't know I was committing a cardinal sin shit, because, so at that point, had been, visiting all the Team Kel's people. And then Larry was the only, Team Truth person or whatever. And then, that's how that started. And I would be breaking it down for both sides, right? Both sides. So, and then that's how I got, into this stuff. So, then she said, what she said about Levi? I don't know what happened to Levi. Okay, the best friend came on the scene. I don't know, child. Levi did do the battle over there with Atmos, so I was happy that he came out, whatever. Um, I still think it's so sad that all that stuff with the Angelo and all that stuff can't, whatever, because we ain't learned nothing new. Like no big reveal on there, none of that stuff. Or whatever came out, I mean, nobody cares. Um, and it backfired because now the people done started, the people, started dragging him and talking about ads or whatever. It kind of, brought her into it, and it's kind of like unfair because she had nothing to do with that. So it's crazy. Yeah, so I mean, and that's what uh I don't know what it is. But and then then I used to hang over and block in the chat. Well, I mean, shit was, girl, I didn't know, stuff was so crazy. I didn't know nothing about y'all present, about the y'all, anything that y'all was doing in groups, anything that on IG and Twitter and Facebook. I didn't know nothing about that. I just recently set up a new one, just for the purpose of YouTube and stuff like that. Let me see. How would just BB block? Yes, honey. That was one of those days that Levi used to be in that kitchen, turned to the side, hollering and screaming. That thing used to be funny. That thing used to be so goddamn funny to me. Hollering and screaming. Like, what? He was mad. He was calling out everybody. Charlemagne Lagarde. Yeah, child. If you don't agree with him, honey, you gonna get it. And I just want them to get out of that. Cause I ain't got to agree with nobody. You crazy? I don't know you. Child, these people. I wanted the girl. See, I wanted Levi and JoJo to talk. That'd have been hilarious. I think for some strange way, I don't know if they would have got along or not. If I was on YouTube would be indicted. Well, a lot of people allegedly have done a lot of stuff to be indicted. But I don't know. Would they be indicted? Will they, you know? And also, there's also the state. I mean, people keep overlooking the state. States still have powers too, you know. So they could feel like a lot of these people have broke a couple laws, or whatever, and get, indicted by the state. Because with the state, like the federal government bring charges on behalf of the federal government, and the state, can bring charges on behalf of the state or victims, or alleged victims, you know. Just depending on what the charges are. Mm-hmm. If ever you be having your doing your lives, I think it'd be like I know I'd be waking up and find out that you have already done them. Let it be in the morning or something. I think just be bringing be talking about a lot of stuff, and she be holding, holding those lies for hours. Hell, about her damn self. I said, go ahead on, just shit. She be having videos and all kind of stuff. I'm like, girl. I said, go ahead on, just jazz. But Diva was supposed to be holding that live, doing that live to talk about that recent order with regards to the subpoena and something else. I was gonna break that part down, but something else. I guess I can kind of read what it is now. I'll read what it is now. Where? Somebody sent it to me and asked me what it meant. So the other day, the Eastern District of New York, the the government, it's an order on agreed motion for early return of subpoenas, and it's agreed order, and it says by agreement, the party request for the entry of an order allowing early return of subpoenas is hereby granted. Let me tell you why they do that. And I'll just read the answer that I gave everybody. Um, the reason why they do an order like that is could be, several reasons, right? Like in sex trafficking cases, they often issue what's called an ex parte subpoenas without advance notice to the defense, usually because they think the defendant is dangerous and may do something to avert the details of the subpoena. Or it could be something as simple as requesting the subpoenaed materials to be back in time well in advance ahead of trial and without the normal allowed response time um, by the defense. And it could be also that the government don't trust Greenberg with the subpoenas and might, do things to buy more time. And then also that type of subpoena um can be made without the defense knowledge, meaning like they'll put that subpoena out, but they don't have to give the defense, advanced knowledge of the subpoena. So it could be several reasons why they put that out there, but it should be. So it means but it does mean there's something else. I don't know if it's an indictment or whatever, but it's something coming out. So I don't know, but we're supposed to do a live to further break that down, as well as whatever Diva was talking about. She wanted to talk about. So nobody hadn't talked about that yet. I don't know how they be knowing that something that like comes out on the case, like with that Pacer thing. Do they have like a notification? Are they going in there checking every day? What's going to happen? With what police reports? I mean, what about stink pot? Uh, Child, they'll probably just pile up. He keeps making those reports. I know he wasn't interested in having no goddamn peace. Shit. I'm like, honey, so what can you do with that? I wish somebody could talk to them, you know what I'm saying? Just like keep that shit off the street and keep it off YouTube or just stop altogether. You know, but the boats get good for I ain't gonna dress it no more and child the next day he addressing it. You know, I'm like, oh Lord, just stop saying it. It's all right to keep addressing until you get it out your system. It is all right. Until you start looking crazy now. Let me put that let me book in that. You know what I'm saying? Hell, you can keep dressing until you know get it out your damn system. That wild shit, I mean, that's just crazy. I didn't have to hear nothing else. When I heard that man say, if something happened to him, Ty did it, I was done. Done. For a dude to say that about a woman, for a dude to say that about a woman, that that like she's some kind of goddamn hit woman. Like what? Man, honey, let me tell you. Let me see. I may or may not come back on here. I gotta see if I can find me a piece of barbecue or something because I just realized that I didn't set that up. So why hurt me? Okay, seems to be a very nice guy. Yeah. I don't know about that because he was so I don't know what he was on, but when I tell you, it was like every other week. He would just bothering me where I don't know, like whoever chat I was in, he would just start out. I'm like, this motherfucker is crazy. So I just started just ignoring him. Even when he said hi, I wouldn't say hi back. And that was so funny when I thought I saw a picture with his hair like that. I knew it. I was like, well, no, maybe I was delirious. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, he got long twisted braids. What the fuck? And I remember that something wasn't right about him. Anyway, y'all, honey, let me go and close out and get up out of here, honey, cause I don't see like nobody else wanna come through and take the panel. So once again, I should thank the what? The host, the hostess, and the guests, people that got blocked and all of that and cursed out. Woo! Woo, honey. Baby, y'all can make them mad. It don't be me. Y'all can make them mad, baby. I ain't never seen where education and proper pronunciation of words is a damn bad thing. But okay. It's always a bad thing to those that can't do it. Right? Anywho, so I shall close this out. And y'all have a great Memorial Day. Be safe and be blessed, honey. Peace out. I may come back this. I don't know. Honey, I'm so mad that I ain't set up to try to get me a piece of barbecue. Some much as I love damn barbecue, I ain't even set it up to go to nobody's house or nobody to bring me nothing or whatever. I'm slipping, messing with y'all, cause I would have had this done. Messing with y'all behind. But anyway, peace out, people. Talk to you later.